Hi everyone, welcome to this solar plexus chakra video. Today is the third video in the chakra series. If you haven't watched the two previous videos, then I will link them up above here. I created a little playlist with all of the videos we've done so far. If you're new here, hi. My name is Silka. I am a level 2 Reiki practitioner and I make ASMR Reiki videos. So there will be a lot of ASMR components to this video. There will be tapping, there will be hand movements later on in the video once we get into it. So if that's something that you're into, then you're in the right spot. So today's video is about the solar plexus, which is located right here where your diaphragm is, or the lower part of your ribs are. The solar plexus, as I said, is the third chakra in the chakras within our body. And the solar plexus has everything to do with our personal power, with our image of ourselves. It's the center of our willpower, of our discipline. It's a space from which we create, where we transform inertia into action and forward movement. So people with a underactive sacral chakra will have a tendency to have lower self-esteem, to feel stuck in life, to feel like they don't have any control over the circumstances that they find themselves in, might have a hard time tapping into their self-discipline, procrastinate a lot, those kind of things. People with an overactive solar plexus might tap into their willpower a tad bit too much, to the point where they end up burning themselves out. They don't know when is enough. They feel that much pressure that they just keep going, and they're unable to kind of tap into their body and know when to take a rest. So if you're dealing with either of those scenarios, either of those ends of the scale, so to say, then tag along for this video and hopefully you'll feel a little bit better energetically by the end of this video. So we'll jump straight into the video. So first things first, I have my incense here, which we are going to use to clear the space. This is a musk incense. This is one of my favorite smells. Also, this video will have louder sounds like matches and tapping. If you prefer softer videos, I have a playlist that I created with more sleep conducive videos. Okay. So take a moment here to arrive in your body. Settle in. Beautiful. Alright. Take a deep breath. And then I want you to start tuning in to your solar plexus. Again, your solar plexus is right here at the bottom of your rib cage, where your diaphragm is also located. just want you to become aware of how the chakra feels to you. Does it feel open and expansive? Does it feel tight, constricted? And then see if you can guide your breath towards that spot in your body. Allowing the breath to already relax those muscles around your solar plexus. Alright, and then we're going to activate today's session by drawing some symbols into your auric field, starting with chakra, 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 and the balancing symbol, say, and then lastly again, chakra, chakra, chakra. Really good. So this just energetically activated today's session. Alright, so I'm going to pop this one off to the side here on my altar. I'll also be using some crystals today, later on in the session, but first I just want to start by infusing your aura with Reiki. So I'm just going to sweep down your whole body first, allowing any static at the surface of your aura to be swept away. Feel free to exhale through your mouth, releasing any bits of energy that have attached to you during the day. Allowing your body to slow down, to settle in. Allow more space between your thoughts. Allow your breathing to slow down, your heart rate. Tapping into stillness. Beautiful. I'm going to come up behind you here and place my hands on the top of your head, bringing some Reiki into the crown chakra. So you won't be able to see this on the camera, but just imagine my hands a centimeter or two above the crown of your head, sending Reiki energy to the crown chakra, allowing it to be cleared, to be balanced. Moving down to your third eye, which is located in the middle of your forehead. Allowing that chakra to be cleansed, to be balanced. And then moving down to your throat. Allowing any blocks in your throat to be dissolved. You can imagine warm energy enveloping your throat. Allow the muscles of your neck to relax. Moving down to your heart. Allow your chest to open up energetically. And then moving down to your solar plexus. See if you can release any tension from your stomach. Allow your middle back to soften as well. Moving down to your sacral, located by your belly button, just below it. Sacral is associated with your digestive organs, your bowels. So allow the lower part of your abdominal cavity to soften. Moving down to your root chakra, which is located deep in your hips. You can imagine roots shooting down from the backside of your body, or from your hips if you are sitting down. Allow those roots to ground you into the earth below you, creating an energetic pathway through which you can release any excess energy, any worries, anything that's on your mind that you want to let go of. And then I'm just going to move the body, or the energy down the body, opening up the pathways, the meridians. Alright, before we go into the solar plexus, I'm going to have one hand on the root, one hand on the sacral, or just above those chakra points, to create a nice bridge or communication between those chakras. It's really important that the sort of highway between the chakras is open, the pathway, because the chakras are part of one bigger system. They're always in communication with one another. And then having one hand on the sacral, one on the solar plexus, bridging the gap between those chakras, allowing the energy to flow easily. So now we're going to start focusing in here on your solar plexus. I'm going to go and grab our first crystal of the session. If you have seen the previous video on the sacral, you will remember this one. This is blue chalcedony. It is a very soothing, soft crystal, soft in energy. And what we're going to do first with the solar plexus chakra is weed out any energies that are not our own, any patterns that really don't serve us. The solar plexus is one of the chakras in which we can be quite influenced by other people. The solar plexus is everything to do with our perception of ourselves obviously our perception of ourselves can be very colored by comments that we get from other people, feedback that we get from other people. So we kind of want to weed out the ones that negatively impacted our self-image. So I'm going to be using this to kind of energetically go deeper into the chakra, weed out any attachments to certain memories or people. And then pluck out the cords, the attachments that honestly we don't really want to have in there. So just plucking them out like weeds, tending to our energetic garden. You might hear some pigeons in the background. They like to hang out by my window. And you may also hear the waves crashing in the background. It's quite a stormy day today. So there's a lot of wind, big waves. Alright. If there's anything that you know you want to release, you can always bring it to mind. And just imagine me kind of plucking out that thing, that memory, that attachment, and helping you release it from that chakra. There we go. Okay, bringing in some Reiki to soothe and heal. Going in with our second crystal, which is another beautiful point. It's a flower agate. Might be hard to see it, but it has all these sort of flower-like formations. And flower agate is supposedly really good to reconnect to your passions in life. Also helps you manifest whatever you want. So we're going to use it to infuse that chakra again with the energy of passion to work towards our dreams and our future, bringing in that sense of responsibility for our own future, knowing that with our actions we do have control to a certain extent of how our future looks like, and responsibility doesn't have to be a drag. It can be a beautiful thing to take responsibility. It can be very empowering. So that's why I chose this crystal. So I'm just going to use this to sort of open up the chakra a bit more, allowing a very directional sort of flow of energy to enter that chakra. And this will kind of bring a positive spin or a positive association with things like willpower, discipline, responsibility. A lot of times those words have not per se a negative connotation, but they don't really sound like fun, you know what I mean? So helping you see those things in a positive light, knowing that willpower in combination with intuition is probably one of the most powerful tools you have as a human being. Okay. Again, bringing the Reiki energy to seal in the crystal energy. Before we go any further, I'm just going to sweep your whole body again, allowing that shift of energy here in your solar plexus to also facilitate change in the other chakras. Because from the moment that we balance one part of the body, it helps balance other parts of the body. Just as when we balance one part of the body, a lot of times it'll cascade down to other parts. So it goes both ways. Okay. Good. Then I have this beautiful yellow calcite. This one featured in the last video as well on the sacral chakra. Yellow calcite is a very bright, joyful, uplifting crystal. So that's why I pulled this one out, to help uplift the energy in that chakra. So, again, infusing the chakra with this energy. You could imagine this golden yellow light entering through your diaphragm, your solar plexus, and then spreading out over your whole body, allowing that sense of spontaneity, that sort of joyous energy to fill you up energetically. So this one is here to help balance both an overactive and an underactive solar plexus chakra. Okay. So let's move the energies again. Beautiful, one more. And then I have prepared some affirmations for you, which I wrote down here in my notebook. I think it's in the frame. So you might see me looking up at it because I didn't memorize the affirmations. But now that we have a balanced chakra, I want to start talking to your subconscious and kind of infuse your energy with positive statements and affirmations to help you stay connected to that balanced version of the chakra. So, first affirmation, I love this one. I have the power to sculpt my own life. I have the power to sculpt my own life. I have the power to sculpt my own my willpower and intuition work hand in hand. My willpower and intuition work hand in hand. I am worthy of my wildest dreams. I am worthy of my wildest dreams. I am worthy of my wildest dreams. Everything is learnable. Everything is learnable. Everything is learnable. I balance out my cycles of activity and rest. I balance out my cycles of activity and rest. I balance out my cycles of activity and rest. So, before we close off today's session, I have one more crystal to introduce to you guys that we'll be using for adding an extra layer of protection around your whole body. So I have this absolutely stunning labradorite, which you can see the blue flash. It has so many blue flashes. Let's see if we can get it to show. But labradorite to me is probably one of the most magical crystals, and it's also very protective. So I will be using this beautiful labradorite to infuse your whole energetic body with, providing with an extra layer of energetic protection, especially when it comes to our solar plexus, our image of ourselves. Being very aware of whose vision we allow to influence our own. One more sweep down your whole body. Alright. And then let's fluff up your aura. Going to put my hands on your feet and root down your energy again in case there is still some overactivation, to allow everything to drain. Alright, there we go. I hope that you enjoyed this session for your solar plexus chakra. I hope that it helped you energetically, or maybe just to help you fall asleep. That's fine too. If you are asleep, then sweet dreams. I hope you have a beautiful, restful night of sleep. And if you're still awake and you feel called to, please don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment if you want to. And I will see you guys in a couple of days for the next one in the series, which is the heart chakra, which I'm really excited about. So I'll see you guys very soon.